Hey guys, welcome back to JR14. Here we are with another video. I'm wearing the same clothes, same style, same night. We actually did multiple things to this car. We did the integrated engineering carbon fiber intake for my brother's 2013 Supercharged V6 S5. And we also did the RS style front grille as well as the ECS front splitter for the car. But now, since we did this intake, we need to make this puppy go a little faster. We're actually going to be going ahead and tuning the S5 today with the guys over at Integrated Engineering. So without further ado, let's tune this bad boy and let's get started. We got the battery pack right here. Shout out to the guys at Noco. Helping my brother get one of these. But now we have the positive. It really doesn't matter with this thing anyway, but you should always plug the positive.
Touch the positive and the negative at the same time.
Boom! You know what you're looking at right now, Jay?
Yes, I do. I have the same thing, Mike.
You knew how to turn it on.
I did know how to turn it on. I have the same thing.
Alright.
Why are you
Alright, YouTubers, calm down, you two.
Work right now.
You can race later.
It's just, I'm gonna lose that too. I don't have nothing to win.
I mean, at least you know.
Wow.
You know, bro.
Wow. Get a BMW M4. Show you how humble he is.
Oh no, you can't.
Tomorrow.
What tomorrow? What?
I can't wait till tomorrow. Get my exhaust back on the car. Yeah. All right. So make sure if you. I'm looking at his camera.
Yeah.
So before we do this, make sure you cook it up to a battery tender. You don't want to break the ECU during this process. It's unfortunate if you do. It's a pain in the ass if you do actually break it. So just make sure that you go ahead and plug it up to a battery tender first. Now, since we're doing that, it's doing this thing charging right here. Now we're going to go inside the vehicle, and I'm actually going to grab my laptop. Unfortunately, if you do have a Mac, it's not going to work. You need to have a Windows computer, which is what I brought with me today. All right, so got the laptop here. And we should be good to go.
You just put that on the floor.
What's that?
It may not reach, actually. Well,
No.
It says, before you begin, visit the website, performanceye.com or tuning.performancebyie.com. So, as you see here, this is the device. Okay. As you see here, here's the device. This will plug into the computer. This plugs into the car. And this pretty much reads everything here. So, I'm going to go to tuning.performance.byie.com. We're actually going to update the Flash Wizard software on the computer. It's not a big file. It's not going to take long at all. I'm using my phone for the hotspot to do everything, so no biggie at all.
Do you have to plug in the dongle now or no?
No, not yet. It'll tell me the steps of what to do.
Okay.
So you know, if we blow up your car, it's not our fault. I'm just playing. Agreed.
Agreed. What?
Cannot connect to the cloud. Okay, so now we got to plug in the device. So like I said, the device, this is the dongle that goes in the car. Then you have the USB port that plugs into the computer. So for instance, I'll explain all that at the end of the video what I'm going to be doing. But right now, like I said, all we're doing is just setting everything up. I got to take one of these out. Leave it here. So plug this in. It's going to upload. All right, setting up. Just doing this thing right now. Checking cable registration. Should be doing everything for me. So now what I have to do, I have to plug this portion up to the car, which I'm going to see if this works. I may not. I may have to take this with me, but oh, damn it. Yes. Up here, I know it's trying to say like connected to the car. Where's the car? I'm like, I know. I'm gonna put this on Eric's lap for a minute while I search this OBD2 port because I know it's all the way back here.
Yeah, pull the P3.
Yep. We already have a P3 gauge installed. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, click in the upper right corner of the screen. This thing is far and it's really tight in there. If you don't have a P3 gauge in your car, you will not have to worry about pulling. I got it out. Okay. Now you go in. You go in. Yep. Alrighty. We are connected. We should see stuff on the screen. And we're gonna click retry. Okay. And then we need to put it in accessory mode. Level. Okay. This car doesn't have a dipstick? Oh. I didn't even know that. Alright, so it's detecting the car. Let's turn all this off.
Suspension.
Suspension for, oh, that's for this. So Hang on, we gotta turn all this off. Yeah, ignition is on. Connect.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
So once we get into everything here, we can read codes, data log. Data logging is basically just looking over the parameters, make sure that the car is running copacetic. Drain fuel, that's if you're changing a fuel pump or something, you can actually tell the pump to run to drain the fuel out if you need it. Adapt the throttle body, that's if we did an ultracharger on this car, I believe, and then a secondary air test. So right now, I don't think we're going to be doing anything with that. I'm actually curious as far as his codes are concerned, because he does have a suspension fault. I don't know if it picks that up, or is it just, it's probably just going to monitor the Tcu Tune. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to tune. All right, so pre-programming checks. Make sure that the hood is open. Connect to a battery charger to your car. This will ensure that the flash, that's what we already did. We already did that step. Hit next. Plug the OBD2 dongle in the OBD2 port. We did that already. That's how it's identifying the car right now. Turn the ignition to the on. That means you have the lights on, but you don't have the car running. So we already have that going. And now it's found, so it says vehicle VIN is not registered. You want to inform the engine calibrations in order to ensure you must register the VIN. Register to the owner of the cable. Give it a second. I don't know if they do it based on the order of as far as like the owner. Oh, it's doing something. Okay. So it identified the car. We got the VIN number right here. And we got the engine computer or ECU. And then we got the transmission computer, which is the TCU right here with the serial numbers and everything here. We're going to click next. Now we get to select the tunes. So for instance, so first thing that we're going to do is the engine. So we're going to click the engine. And we can do stage 1, stage 2 with crackle tune, and a dual pulley tune. So stage 1 is going to be 93 octane. So obviously if you're living in California, you would do 91. Other states that have 91, you would do that, but we're going to be doing 93. All right, so we're going to select 93 right now. Ready to flash your car? Click it when you're ready. Yes, file requires 93 octane or higher octane fuel. Additional gains may be had by adding a cold air intake, which we already installed in the previous video. If you didn't see that video, click in the upper right hand corner of the screen. This car does meet those requirements. So it does work with, when you do purchase this, I was worried about the credits. So it seems as if already when you order the tune and you order everything on performancebyie.com and you purchase the tune, you purchase the cable, it's already connected with your email. So it already has my balance credits already on here. So we're going to go ahead and purchase the stage 1 tune. VIN is not authorized for the cable yet. Would you like to authorize it? Yes, I would. So now this cable is locked to this VIN. And I believe you could do up to, wow, downloading tune. So we downloaded it from the internet. Eric is probably freaking out a little bit right now. So this is completely normal. When you're flashing the car, it's now pulling all the data from the stock information in the stock file from the ECU, and it's going to save it in this program just in case if I ever want to flash back to stock, or if he ever wants to go back to stock for whatever reason. So normally you're going to get a bunch of fault codes on the dashboard. Allowing ECU to reset, it's erasing, and it's working everything right now. Like I said, stage 1, 93 octane tune. Give it a few minutes. It's going to take a little bit of time. He's getting transmission faults. It's going to have a bunch of errors on the dashboard. All that's going to clear away once the tune is complete. So I know he's bugging out right now. He's just like, don't break my car. Just don't break my car.
Gotta clear all these.
It's going to clear out on
faults.
its own. Integrated engineering is going to clear out, right? Nah, I'm just messing with you. It's going to clear out. No worries. Don't even have to worry about nothing like that. It's still writing the software. This is why when they tell you the initial tuning process, the initial tune, like if the car's never been flashed before and you're uploading a file on it, it usually takes the longest, which is why they recommend a battery charger. You don't want to brick the ECU because then it becomes a big paperweight at that point. So, all right. So it's clearing. It's doing certain things right now. It's writing. So it erased the old file first, and now it's writing the new file now. So we're at 99% right now. It did take a while. It took a good solid 10 minutes to get this finished. Okay, congratulations. You officially successfully flashed the car. Now go have some fun. Once you are ready for more power, which he might be soon. If you have any modules to flash, make sure that you start the car, turn it off.
starting going off.
If you have any other modules to flash, which we do, which I'll talk about in a second, make sure to start the car and turn it off, and then back on before starting. Start the car, turn it off, and then turn it back on again before starting another flash. All right. You said you may have a TPMS warning light. The start stop both should disappear after a bit of driving of recycling the key. So I'm going to give it a start up right now. The TPMS light did come on, but that's going to go away after driving a little bit. Oh, shit. No, that's my bad. I'm sorry. I forgot how loud your car is. Okay. So the next process is that we're actually going to go ahead, tire pressure monitoring system malfunction. Again, that's going to go away with a few cycles of the key. When you turn the car on and off, that's going to pretty much happen. So the good thing is now, it says start up the car one more time. So I'm going to start up the car. I'm not going to rev it this time. Just going to start it up. So just going to... Let it run for a second. All right, now I'm going to shut it off. All right. So the next thing now, what we're going to do, since we have the engine tune, all that, obviously we haven't driven the car yet, but there is no check engine light. They did warn us about a TPMS. I already explained what that is. That's going to go away automatically. And the suspension faults due to the suspension as far as the H&R coilers, the H&R springs that we installed, but that's going to be cleared out. We're going to do some OBD11 work off camera, but now I'm going to put the car back in accessory mode. Now we need to flash the Tcu Tune. Now for stage 1, give it a second. It's going to be a bunch of beeping. Okay. Now when you do the Tcu Tune, for the Audi, you don't necessarily have to do the Tcu Tune for stage 1. Now when you do stage 2, you will have to do Tcu Tune because you're adding more torque. With the pulley or the dual pulley setup or single pulley setup. So it's just recommended. He wanted to do the Tcu Tune now just because of the fact that now you don't have to really worry about it. It's already done, and you're gonna get that even with the fact that you have the new engine tune now, you're gonna get those snappy shifts now as well. So we're gonna go back into the tuning section of the wizard. The same parameters. Make sure it's still hooked up to the battery tender, which it is. Checking recent flashes. You say 1. We just flashed the ECU of the car. So last engine flash was stage 1, 93 octane. So we know that it took the file just fine. The transmission computer is still here. There's nothing for the transmission. So we're going to go here. Now we're going to go to transmission. And what do you want to do? You want to do 7,200? Or you want to do, or 7,400? So that's going to so right now your car shifts at 6,800 RPMs. We're raising the RPM limit. So now you're going to be able to rev the car out to 7,200 or 7,400. I like revving high. It doesn't matter. I mean, extra 200. What do you want? It's up to you, sir. What?
That's fine. Go 7,400.
Ooh, my man said go for the top of the mook. All right, cool. So we're going to do that. We're going to go here. Going to go to 74. And your RPM launch is going to be at 3,400 RPMs with a max 7,400 RPM red line. So your RPMs before, I think, was at like 3,000. Now it's going to be bumped up to 3,400. If you did 7,200, you're able to change those parameters. Dsg Tune requires OEM fluid. We did that already, so we're good to go.
Hold on, let me see something. What if we do 72?
You want to do 72 now?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? What would you whisper to this man? All right, so here's what. All right, I'm going to give you 7,200. But your launch is going to be at $4,000. That's what I'm doing. Which one you want? 3,400 at 74. 30. So whenever you put the car in sport and you launch it, it's going to be at 3,400. That's at the 7,400 RPM. Well, superchargers, you make your power up top. You're 7,400 RPMs. Your launch will be at 3,400, or you do 7,200 RPM red line, but your RPM, your launch control is going to be at $4,000. Which one do you want?
72.
72? All right, $4,000. We're going to do it. Doing the same thing, but this time you're probably going to get a lot of transmission faults. And every time you flash the car as well, like Eric probably didn't notice, maybe you guys didn't know it either, it's not going to leave any warning. So anytime you reflash a car, it erases the codes first. So and then it checks for codes as well. So, you know, it's not like you had a code and you flash the car, you're still going to have that code. So it's like starting everything all fresh again until you get a code. It's because something's not going right with the car, but it's writing it. Tcu Tune is going to be a little quicker than the ECU Tune because there's less parameters to deal with in a transmission versus an engine. So it's already at 15%. So, all right, we're at 99% right now for the Tcu Tune and 100%. Congratulations, you successfully flashed your car. Now go have some fun. It's the same process here. Make sure you start the car, turn it off, and turn it on again before starting another flash. So, hit finish, start the car. Not doing anything.
The tin is still on?
Seriously?
The car's not starting.
No, the car's not starting. Oh, wait, hang on. No, that was me. Okay. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I was Tpms Light, same warning. It's gonna come on for a little bit. It'll go away probably once you start driving. Actually, it's a Volkswagen trick, but hang on. I didn't fix it? Nope. Usually with Volkswagens, you turn it to the right or to the left, and then it should be fine, but it's not doing it, so you may actually just have to drive the car. That's what it said anyway, so. All right, so that's it. Let's go out and try to see how this thing is. Oh, my Lord.
Jump.
Oh, shit. Feel the shift's different now? Everything's gonna feel sharper, but like at the top end where it used to lag, it won't lag. Yeah. Feel the kick? Feel the kick? I was about to say, he's not getting on the highway, right? Okay. You're going straight. Are you turning here? All right, now you're gonna do the Dsg launch. This is the perfect opportunity to do that launch. Chest. You're in sport mode? No! No!
It's a lot faster.
A lot faster.
40 row?
Yeah, 40 roll. What's up?
Not too many people in front of us.
You said a 20 roll. I mean, you
Do a 20 roll. Do a 20. Do a 20. Yeah.
One? Oh, my bad.
Impressions?
Very excited. Now time to go to Mexico.
Yep.